Okay, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you all here. Hello, Zinks and BG. Good day to you as well. Hope everything is okay. Hope you're feeling better. I am doing just fine. I was technically fine yesterday. My vitamins didn't set well with me after I took them for some reason. And, my throat was ruined for the day. So I was like, great. That was unexpected. Oh, well, what do you do? It happens occasionally, so apologies for not streaming yesterday, everyone. That was not my intent. I was looking forward to streaming yesterday. Oh, well. Hello, Alchemy and Computer Geek and Don John. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. And welcome to TRANSMOG Day. We're going to do some MOG days probably for a while because I've got quite a bit of Shadowlands stuff I need to get caught up on alts. Because my main is done with Shadowlands for the most part. I just have my alts to do. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some of that. Gonna whiz through some of that activity. There we go. This request, we can hide that. Alright, Wayward Baron. We need to go up there. Excellent. That's where we're at. Perfect. I just wanted to say that during the pandemic lockbox, your videos for gold making allowed me to get the Longboy. Well, congratulations, Don John. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear another person that got the Brutosaur because of my video. I'm super pleased. Yay! So congratulations on your Brutosaur. Happy to hear it, Don John. And thank you for popping in. I was just watching a stream from last week about milk and chicken that went foul. Yeah, we have some interesting conversations in this chat, that's for sure. I am happy to say I'm back. Welcome, Dabs. Glad to have you here. Hope everything went well with your moving. But yeah, this is a chill stream, everyone, for anyone that might be new. So just kick back, relax, grab a drink, grab a blankie, I don't know. Get all comfy. Cuddle with your cat or your dog. Or your best friend or your spouse, whoever you got over. And, yeah, let's play some WoW and get some stuff done. Yeah. So what I'm going to be working on for TRANSMOG specifically is I need to get my alts through all 4 of the Covenant campaigns. And I'm about half done because my Hunter has gone through all 4 already. That's my male class that I'm doing. My main is a paladin, and he's already done all this, obviously, when it was live. So now I need to get my demon hunter and my mage, who are my leather and cloth armor main characters, through each of the covenants. And I've already done 1 on each of them. And I'm about halfway done with a second one. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Nothing too exciting. We're just gonna whiz through it, but you know, that's what we're gonna do. Perfect, perfect. I have mine mapped out with Excel. Nice. Very cool, very cool. But I do too. Technically, although it's in my spreadsheets. I haven't really referred to them a lot lately, though, just because I hate the Demon Hunter one where I have to kill this frickin' Felguard. So irritating. I do not like the Demon Hunter Maldraxi ability. Because then I have to kill an extra demon, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't want this. Please go away. Oh well. Oh, wait. I need these things. I need to click on these things. There we go. There we are. Perfect. But yeah. I have mine, my Shadowlands stuff somewhat tracked in my spreadsheets as well, but I haven't used it in a while just because I wanted to focus on the campaigns first. Can't really do much else until you get that done. There's not a way to paste a picture in Twitch chat, is there? There is not. The most you can do is links. There is not. Dabs redeemed hydrate. A hydrate this early? We just started. Well, thank you for the hydrate, Dabs. Mm-hmm. Everybody drink some water. Hydrating is good for you. Yeah, yes. Come here, you. Oh, look, another demon that I have to kill. Oh. Boy. At least they don't have a lot of health. They had a lot more health when this was current. Alright. We need to go in here. Come here, you. And you. And you. There we go. For your actual Demon Hunter build, I'd say not to take that ability at 70, because at that point usually... Yeah, I hate that ability. Exactly. I don't have it on my actual build. This is just the default Maldraxxus one, so I don't have a choice on that one. But yeah, I definitely didn't take it on my talents. I strongly dislike having to kill more than I need to, so having this random demon show up and beat my face is really irritating. I'm like, please go away. I don't care. But yeah, I agree. Definitely didn't take that talent. But as long as we're here doing Maldraxxus stuff, it's gonna show up anyways. Oh well. Okay. Like I said, 70's not a problem because it's a passive killing instead of them being an issue. Well, that's good to know. Still though. Still annoying. There we go. Come here, you. All of you. Am I just doing the world quest now? I guess I am. Well, I have it almost finished. I might as well finish it. Oh well. I'm just dragging this guy around while I do this world quest. Demon Hunters are built different. They bring mobs with them, so they just have more to kill. True that. It's a good way to get health back, that's for sure. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay, are you? Might as well finish this world quest since I'm here. Come here, all of you. This is so much nicer now that this isn't current. I like Legacy. I love when stuff is Legacy. It's so nice. There we go. World quest done. We didn't need to do that world quest, but, I mean... It overlapped. Might as well finish it. Get a little rep, I guess. Even though I don't need it. Alright, come here. We need to put this body. There we go. And perform the ritual. Boop. Excellent. I'm coming, Balmadar. I like that we get to work with some of the good liches. I like liches. They're cool. Not just bad guys, which is great. Have you gone back and don't any Legacy N'Zoth? Done any Legacy N'Zoth on, like, in the raid? Oh no. There is absolutely no way I can solo N'Zoth in the raid right now. Nope. BFA raids are still kind of a fat no for me. Hello, Kira. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Sorry, typing on my phone. No worries. No worries. I got what you meant. But no, I have not done any Legacy N'Zoth because N'Zoth is, no. That's a no. Too hard. I don't think BFA's gotten the Legacy stick yet either. They haven't got nerfed. Like, you kinda can do some of them, but some of the mechanics still require other people, and some of them are glitching out. Like, Jaina has some issues. Opulence is a pain. You know. N'Zoth is, well, N'Zoth. I can still SL dungeons, but the friggin' BFA raids are too hard. Yeah, absolutely. Dungeons are always pretty easy, because you can solo the SL and the BFA dungeons. Piece of cake. Even Mythic. You can start farming the Mythic mounts now, which it's on my list of things to do. But the raids are always a problem, so, you know. I was just doing the faction stuff for BFA, and the rares were still taking quite a bit of time to kill. Yeah, they upped the which I dislike personally, but they upped the base world of BFA to 60 instead of 50 now. So it's at the same level as Shadowlands, except honestly I think it's a little bit more difficult than Shadowlands stuff is. Whoops. Glitched you out. There we go. Mistress of Tomes. Okie dokie. Speaking of Legacy, do you manage to solo the raid of BFA? Ah, you just answered my question. Yeah, unfortunately, no. I have had no dice. It's still pretty much the same answer as when I tested it last expansion. Not really. It's pretty much a kinda. So, at some point we'll be able to solo it. You know, like, sure, could you gear yourself to the teeth and take like a blood DK or something and go solo the crap out of it? Sure, but you're gonna be there until next Christmas doing so. So, that's not fun to me, so I'm gonna wait till it actually gets the nerf stick and is officially Legacy by Blizzard. And, then I can spam alts through it and actually collect MOG. 'Cause that's all I want out of it, is the transmog. If I can't send my alts through it, then what's the point? Oh, that checks out? Yeah. Yeah, base BFA is 60 now, unfortunately. The raids, like Najatar and Mechagon, you know, the raids in those zones, those are still 50. So, like, the external stuff, it's just like the base zones. So the main 6 zones, the 2 faction areas. Die already, jeez. Doomguard. Are 60 now, and as well as normal dungeons and normal island expeditions go up to 60, but like heroic and mythic are still 50. It's really weird. I don't know why they decided to do that. It's very strange, honestly. I'm not sure. I feel like it was some sort of quick band-aid fix because they didn't have time to actually do what they needed to for it, but you know, whatever. What do you do? It's too bad. I would understand not managing to play the raid of Shadowland, but BFA should be able to be solo. Agreed, Kira. Agreed. I mean, we're just now really able to seriously solo Legion stuff. Because, like, before the Chromie time and you know, the level squish, you could solo the Legion raids at the time because of the level difference. But when that came back down and we were squished, that was kind of a no. And even then, some fights like A&R in, you were in the way, in, and Taurus are still a bit of a problem. You gotta be, like, really on point to be able to do it. It's frustrating. Hello, Mikhail. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. Hope you're doing good today. Oh, come here. There we go. Love how Blizzard are putting so much work into their raids, but the sad part is there are less raids. I guess. Honestly, some of the expansions we've been getting more raids than we used to, but I think the difference is we're getting more bigger raids and less of the super tiny small raids, so that maybe that's what you're thinking. Because number of bosses does matter. Ah! Oh, one of these days I'll get my old ear mogs. Ugh, same, you and me both. I want the cloth and the mail. Well, and the plate. Honestly, everything of old ear. I really love the old ear set. Like, especially, I think, plate and cloth. Yeah, plate and cloth, I think. The mythic version for plate and cloth old ear, because they look super, like, Titan-like. Like, I've got the cool mask and the helm, and oh, it's so cool. I want it so bad. One day. One day. One day. That's okay. Still can't beat what's-his-face in Taurus. Which one? There's a lot of those. A&R is the worst boss ever. Yeah, A&R is definitely not fun. Final guy on the ship. Final guy on his ship. Oh, kill Jaden? Like, back in Tomb of Sargeras? Well, definitely try it again, because that one's a lot easier now. You can absolutely solo all difficulties of Tomb of Sargeras. And Taurus is the one that caused a bit of a problem, because it was the end tier. There we go. Okay, now let's get some books. Books, 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 books. Here we go. Book. More work. Alright. Let's see. There's a book over there I need, but I'll wait for that guy to move. And I guess that's the last one, isn't it? Yeah. No? Yes. Maybe? Go away, please. Nope, there it is. There we go. Now we got them all. Job's done. Okay. Alright. Back to Kel'Thuzad. I like the liches. Playable liches, please. I want to play as a lich. Liches are cool. One of my favorites in the game. Satyrs, liches, and old gods. Yes, please. And Arakoa. Super love the Arakoa. Alright. Now we need to grab you. I can easily solo a normal Legion raid at Mythics when it gets hard. It can definitely get a little more difficult with Legion, but definitely make sure you're level 70 if you want to, you know, breeze through Legion and stuff. If you're like 60 still, yeah, you'll have some problems. Shadowlands, Mawwalker, the Banshee Queen, has split open the way to the realm beyond the veil. We must stop her. Hello, Jerry. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. There we are. Okay. I need to go the region tray. Not gonna let me put my thing back on here? Alright. That's fine. I don't need a disguise, I guess. Because I am a night elf. Ha! Also, spoilers for those who don't know. We killed the jailer. Oh no! Spoilers! Spoiler alert for like a 3... Was it like... It's like a year old? 2 years old now? Something like that. Now I can put my thing back on. There we go. 3 months? Yeah, but we have to consider, like, when did the last raid tier come out? Because that's when we actually killed him. Because it was out for a good few months. Yeah, season 3. When, you know, that's when we find out we killed him. So yeah. Yeah, see? I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Intact Spore Cluster. Right. Okay, we gotta kill these guys. Come here, you. Man, time flies, right? I know! Can you believe we're already... Oops, I didn't want that guy. Oh well. We're already... Let's see. November, December, February, March, April. Can you believe we're already like 4.5-ish months into Dragonflight? Already? Sheesh. When you're having fun, exactly. Actually, sure, not sure why Kappa. I'm having fun. And 1 year ago. Did go by fast, right? You mean the X-Pack is almost halfway over? No. I mean, the X-Pack usually lasts 2 years, so if anything, we're like a quarter into it. Wait, Dragonflight's out already? Spoilers, Tierwood! Spoiler owl! Yep. Spoilers. Dragonflight's not out? No! What are you talking about? Let's see. We need more of these. Let's just kill everything. I don't really care. What was that? Spoiler owl. Sorry. It's a Game Grumps thing. I watch them way too much. I get amusement from them, so it just kind of happened. It's their joke, not mine, unfortunately. Oh, well. There we go. It's an owl that, you know, it sounds like an eagle, so it's not actually an owl. It's pretty funny. Millennial humor, I guess. Because I think I'm technically considered a millennial. Question mark. Not sure. Spoiler, Razageth is the last boss in the first raid of Dragonflight. Oh no! Ah! Spoilers! No! It's just that Darth Vader gif. No! Man, these don't want to drop their spore clusters. What's going on here? Am I quite unlucky? Come here, you. And you. I know this character's unlucky, but man. Here's one. Ah, I love playing Vengeance. One of my favorite tanks. I love high mobility classes. Like, I'm a big fan of that. It feels nice. Here, you, and you, and you. Anyone know the name of Darth Vader's wife? Yeah, that's, Padme, isn't it? Elevator. Oh. Haha, funny. Funny. Funny joke. Alright, let's see here. I think I missed a few extensions. It's BC, Wrath, Kata, BFA, Dragonflight. Yeah, between, let's see, BC, Wrath, and Kata, you've got MOP and WoD and Legion. And then BFA. And then Shadowlands, and then Dragonflight. Yeah. Yes, I play Shadowland. No, I don't want to acknowledge that. But yeah, between Kata and BFA was MOP, WoD, and Legion. Speaking of Star Wars, there's going to be a new film with Rey coming out in a few years that will show her be rebuilding the Jedi Temple. I saw that. I'm actually pretty excited for that because I enjoyed the Star Wars movies, the newer ones. Like, they weren't as good as the old ones, of course, but I didn't expect them to be. I enjoyed them for what they were. So I'm looking forward to it. Some more Star Wars content, I'll take it. And who knows? Maybe they'll be better than the previous three. Kind of like how the original three, which is technically 4, 5, and 6, were better than the 1, 2, and 3 that came out later. But chronologically, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I would like to see that. I want to see more Sith stuff too. Yes, please. Kraken, Greaves is strapped from Cindergoda. I need a whole Kraken MOG suit now. Nice! Congrats. So a pseudo episode 10? Yeah, exactly. I just want to know what happened to Ezra Bridger. Totally understandable. Star Wars, I wait for the remake of the game KOTOR. Oh yes, there is a remake coming out of that, isn't there? Oh, I can't wait to get that at some point. Super want it! Okay. Amethystine powder. Okay. Where is this powder you speak of? Powder? Is this something I kill for or collect? Ah, I just collect it. I can do that. Doot. Easy peasy. There's one. I didn't like the sequel trilogy overall. I felt 8 was the best. Don't hate, please. The films were good individually, but as a trilogy, the films were fighting each other. Oh yeah, I definitely agree there. They absolutely had their flaws, and they were absolutely not the best. But, like, I enjoyed them for what they were. I mean, you know, if you look at it that way, I wasn't expecting to see Lucas, you know, quality. But they were still good. They were still fine. I don't mind. But I tend to be a lot more forgiving when it comes to movies than a lot of folks are, I think, because I go into movies expecting, like, movie adaptations, like, of books or something to not be as good as the book. I just want to see it for what it is. So I guess because of that, I tend to be a lot gentler on how things are. Which is probably why I enjoy WoW a lot more than some folks might. I'm a lot less critical. I mean, could I be critical? Absolutely. I know how to be. But, you know, it doesn't bother me too much. I had a good time, so that's what matters. Oh, the Old Republic era was the best. Oh yeah, absolutely agree. Absolutely. I would love to see some Old Republic, like, old Sith era stuff on screen. That'd be pretty great. Bring me some Exar Kun. I want to see the war with him. Yes, please. Maybe a final film can reconcile the whole thing together. Maybe. Yeah, who knows? We'll find out. Here's one. Powder. And just need one more. There's one. There we are.
Job's done.
It's been about 2 years without news about KOTOR, however. Yeah, I saw that. Without news about it. But, hey. It'll be done when it's done. Definitely no rush. I want to see it remade with quality. I'd rather a new Stargate than a new Star Wars. A new Stargate would be pretty cool. Yeah, well, if you're gonna pull up Stargate, you know what I would rather see than both those things? Firefly. Thank you. Have a nice day. Oh shoot, I didn't want to kill these. Oh well, whatever. Oh, the only thing I absolutely hate about the new trilogy is that it came at the cost of retconning the expanded universe, which had a lot of good stuff. Yeah, I don't doubt that it retconned some of that, but, you know, what are you gonna do? It's in Disney's hands now, so. That's what happened when franchises change hands. I mean, I know Lucas was still somewhat overseeing it, but, I mean, who knows how much input he actually had on it. I felt best recent Star Wars was Andor the TV show. That pleasantly surprised me, and Mando, of course. You see, I didn't really like Andor. I didn't really like it for some reason. It didn't stick. I got really bored throughout it. Like, I watched the whole thing, but I wasn't into it. Now, The Mandalorian, however, I am absolutely gonna hype train that to the end. Like, I've been watching. It's like the only TV series I've actually been watching the day it comes out. I didn't watch it last night, but on Disney Plus, it comes out at midnight. So I've been watching that as the episodes come out. Super, super been loving The Mandalorian. Top notch right there. There we go. The video from MMO Sworder were epic. Yes, agreed. Anything Star Wars, The Old Republic or Knights of the Old Republic. The MMO is pretty cool, but I definitely am more of a fan of the OG solo player ones. Here we go. When it comes to something that's part of a pre-existing franchise, I go in expecting them to be respectful to what came before it, and oftentimes, such as Star Wars, they aren't, and instead opt to just ignore what came before for whatever they want to do, whether it fits or not. Yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I guess in this scenario, I'm very much of a pessimist. Just because I expect them to change it to whatever they want. I don't really expect, when franchises change hands, I expect them to want to do their direction, not so much adhere to the way it was. So, I guess because of that expectation, I tend to be less harsh. 'Cause honestly, it's pretty rare, I feel like, when that actually happens, when they actually do take piece by piece the OG lore of whatever it was that they bought. Oh, Firefly? Bro, how old school are you? Firefly's fantastic, okay? And I'm so sad that it didn't get continued. I mean, in the movie part, just, the movie was okay, but the series was better. The very short TV series. They'll never bring back Firefly. Too much passion for anyone to touch it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I doubt they'd ever bring it back, but I'd still love it. Love to see it anyways. And unfortunately, the actors are probably too old for it now. They'd have to do either new actors or some sort of time skip or CGI to make it make sense. Which, honestly, I'd be fine with any of that, but I just really liked what they had going on there. It was interesting. The film Firefly was nice, but the series, epic. Yeah, the film was fine. I wasn't super into it, like, compared to the series, but in terms of the, oh yeah, I can't do that. the series itself, yeah, top notch. Maybe one day. Who knows? Loved Firefly. Yeah! Got some Firefly lovers in here. Oh yeah, Stargate's great. Don't get me wrong. But if I had to pick between Star Wars, Star Trek... Because Star Trek, I'm also a Trekkie. I love Star Trek, at least in terms of the original series and Next Generation. Love Star Trek. I love all that stuff. I like Stargate, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Firefly. Pretty open-minded when it comes to that. Now imagine if they did like a Dune TV series, but actually made it like cool. That would be cool. If I remember correctly, that's not what Halo 3 ODST had some inspiration from Firefly. 2 of the lead characters in that game were voiced by characters in the TV show or something? I don't know, maybe. I hadn't heard that. Interesting. Oh, okay. Gotta witness your ritual. Your ritual. Witness me! Every once in a while in, where are we at? Let me start over. Every once in a while, Nathal Fillion sends out a tweet or something where he's another actor from Firefly and teases Seg. Guess what we're talking about. That's funny. What about The Expanse? I have not seen that one, or heard of that one actually. The recent Dune movie was amazing. I need to see the new Dune movie. I need to see that. I wonder if that's on any streaming services. I haven't actually watched that one. I wanted to, but I didn't get time to go see it. New Dune movie streaming. It's on Hulu. Where can I stream the new Dune movie? Hulu, Disney Plus. Oh, really? Wait. Oh, I guess because of Hulu. Okay. Prime Video. Is that the old one or the new one? And Expanse is on Prime Video? Oh, sweet. Awesome. Is the new Dune movie on Netflix? Well, this thing says it's on Netflix. Okay, well, I can figure that out. It looks like it's various places. Interesting. Ah, it's time for the hand. Okay. And thank you for the follow, Soul2057. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Okay. I hate this part. This thing's hard to control. It doesn't strafe. You, like, have to keyboard turn with it to get precision. There we go. I'll look at chat in a second here. Woo! That was close. Okay. Hiya! Okay. Hiya! Ooh, barely. I got this. Doing some WoW platforming today, boys. There we go. Got it. Good. Many times I've had to do that. Now I'm getting good at it. Excellent. Anyway, where are we at here? There is a Dune game which will come out. I have no idea. Probably. That wouldn't surprise me. Check The Expanse out. It's on Amazon Prime Video. Awesome. I'll definitely look into that. I like sci-fi type stuff. I'm kind of a sucker for it. Which is probably why I love the sci-fi parts of WoW so much. Because, like, it's still fantasy, but there is some science fiction type stuff in it. Cosmic-y, spacey type things, even if it's not true sci-fi. I enjoy that sort of stuff. Alright. Gotta wait for them to talk. Did you ever play any of the Star Ocean games? I did not. I had a friend that played it, but I don't know very much about it besides... It didn't look that interesting to me, but... Yeah. I haven't myself. Which is funny. I love sci-fi stuff, but I don't play a lot of sci-fi games. For some reason. I'm like, I really am more into RPG type things, and even then, it has to really catch my attention to pull me away from WoW. Unless it's something I can get on my Switch, and then I can play it when I go to bed. So I play on my Switch for an hour or two. Helps put me to sleep. Because I have a very hyperactive mind. And helping me play something before bed and just focus on that, I end up falling asleep to it, so... works out. Pokemon on Switch? Absolutely. Been doing a lot of Pokemon Violet and Stardew Valley on my Switch lately in the evenings. So a little bit of Animal Crossing here and there. Pretty great. Okay, return to Seed of the Primus. Got it. Great mix of sci-fi and fantasy. I love it when they mix genres, honestly. Especially if they can pull it off really well. Because then it feels fun. Hardcore rated PvP. Oh really? How was Violet? I thought Violet was fun. How many Pokemon does it have now? I'm not sure how many Pokemon it actually has. Because you can't collect all the old ones. They removed the national dex. Which is kind of what irks me. Because I'm a collector. I liked collecting all of the Pokemon from every generation and whatever the current game is. Like, that was always a fun pastime for me. And they removed that back in... is it Sword and Shield? I think is when they stopped that. It's a bummer. Is the game structure still the same? Collect 8 badges? Somewhat. Like, there's still the 8 badges you can do. The 8 gyms. But it's a slightly more open world. It's still kind of on rails, but in an open world-esque fashion. Because there's 2 other paths you can do too, although you have to do all of them to get to the end game. So it's not totally free open world. It kind of feels similar to one. But I enjoyed it for what it was. It's not like my favorite, I think. Violet and Scarlet are fine for what they are. I appreciate them trying to do something new. But if I had to pick my favorites, it wouldn't be Violet and Scarlet. Now, if they had a capture system similar to Legends Arceus and still had the national dex in Violet and Scarlet, if they had those 2 things with it, oh, absolutely. Dude, I would 100% be sold. That would be a lot more fun. I like Legends Arceus better than Scarlet and Violet, personally. Oh well, what do you do? Okay, that was the rituals. They removed some of them, like over half. Yeah, they did. They technically did. It's no national dex. You can't get majority of the older ones in the new ones anymore. So, you know. I had a Pokemon who were over a decade old that I expert for game to game. Yes! Thank you, Jerry! Me too! Me too! I have some all the way back from the GBA stuff. Back in the day. I would transfer them up through each generation. And I can't do that anymore. They stopped that with... I'm pretty sure it was Sword and Shield. Which was the new, at the time, Switch games. That's when they stopped that, I think. Which is very frustrating. Because I really like the Switch. I'm actually really enjoying the Switch, and I'm glad I finally got one. I wish I'd got it when it came out. Because I hadn't bought a new console in ages, because... like, they're fine, but there's something nice and personal about handheld, because I'm a console gamer at heart, like, which sounds funny. If I could play WoW on, like, a console, heck, if I could play WoW on my Switch, I would. I'd be that person. But, you know. It's okay. But, it's nice, honestly. I used to love playing Pokemon every new generation, load my old mons, catch the new ones, do the endgame battle system, subway parts, etc. Losing half the Pokemon really put a damper on me. Yeah, you and me both. I still play the new ones, but I don't have the passion for it like I used to. So I'm right there with you. Pokemon I play blue and red and yellow, and that's all. Understandable. Yellow was my first game ever. Pokemon Yellow for the Game Boy Color. I was a wee little tyke. I was like 5 or 6 when I got it. I was pretty pleased. You can still collect and keep all your Pokemon, but you need to subscribe to Pokemon Home to do it. Yeah, I know, and it's not the same. Like, it's like... it just sucks the fun out of it, you know? Not the same. Because I looked into Pokemon Home, like, well, I could technically still have them, sure, but I can't really use them in the new games. And that's kind of... that kind of defeats the purpose. It's not... like, it's not just a matter of, like, collecting them. I like having them all in my boxes and be able to pull out any of them whenever I want. And make teams and battle my brothers and friends. And the Switch would be such a great way to do that because I could totally make teams of whatever I wanted and then battle like my friends like Canary, because she plays Pokemon sometimes too, over Switch Online. But I'm not really enthused about that since I can't use whatever I want. I have to stick to whatever is available in Switch. Which sucks. Oh well. From what I understand, it's going to be hard to transfer Pokemon up to home. That 3DS shop transfer is defunct. Yeah, I heard about that too. I read into that a while back, and I've just not gone that direction because I don't want to have to deal with all that. And then end up losing my Pokemon or something. So I'm just like, ugh, forget it. Really hoping we get a full-on Pokemon MMO. Like everything, oh, that would actually be awesome. Like everyone is a trainer and we fight real players instead of for money. If you have a win streak, you become an actual gym leader for a week or something. Would have been so good. Oh yeah, agreed. I'd totally actually play that. If they did it well, that is another MMO that I would probably justify playing, honestly. Because I do have a soft spot for Pokemon. It's always been a part of my life. Like as soon as new Pokemon games come out, I don't even care like what it is. I just buy it. And then whether I like it or not. I need to go back and play a lot of the 3DS ones. I have all of them. I've just haven't played them in a while. Do I need to do something here? Oh, that's right. I gotta trigger them. Yeah, absolutely. Pokemon MMO? Hardcore would sub to that. Just saying. What are some of your favorite evolution lines? I'm quite fond of grass types myself. As far as types go, ice, electric, and probably grass or dark would be some of my top favorite types. And as far as like my favorite grass Pokemon, I'm a big, at least for starters, Sceptile line. So like Trico, Grovyle, and Sceptile. I really love those. You guys are making me sound like a nerd over here. Like Gen 3 and Gen 4 were my absolute favorites. That's the Sapphire, Ruby, Emerald, and then Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Those two generations, absolute top favorite. So anything from those, honestly, is kind of gonna tickle my fancy. So, of all the things I thought would happen when we grew up, I genuinely thought we'd have a Pokemon MMO by now. Honestly, it's like I'm the opposite. I really didn't think, because when I was a kid, you were a nerd and a weirdo for playing Pokemon if you were in your teens by that point, because it'd been out for several years by the time I hit like high school. And I genuinely didn't think it would be a franchise that would last this long. Not because of it not being cool, that's just back in the day, that's not really how things worked. And so me going, yeah, I'm 30 years old and I totally played Pokemon Yellow and all through the generations, and people are like, oh, that's so cool. It's so weird to me. Because back in high school, I was hated on for playing Pokemon. I didn't have any friends in high school because of it. Like, I was that kid that had a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, and we'd go play Yu-Gi-Oh cards, battle, duels after school. That was back in my day. Oh well. Are you getting the N64 Pokemon Stadium now that it's coming to Switch? Ooh, I didn't know it was coming to Switch. I definitely will now that I know about it. Yeah, absolutely. Unless it's on Switch Online. Are they doing the Switch Online thing? Because I'm not subbed to that because I don't play Switch stuff enough to justify a sub for it, Defeat Ascended Liches. I need another Lich. Where are we at here? There's one somewhere. Where? Ascended Lich. There's one. Okay, I missed him. Whoops. Fairy! Smash those dragons. True, Fairy is pretty cool. That is a newer addition. So I like Fairy. It's definitely cool. I mean, it's not new now, but it's been out for a while. Dark, Fairy, Psychic, or Fire are my go-tos. All good choices. I'm also kind of a... I don't know if I'd say it's my favorite, but I do kind of also have a soft spot for Steel types. Like, they just seem cool to me. Like one of those things that you kind of like, but you never really mess with much type of thing. So, we're We're WoW players. We're all nerds. We are indeed. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. It's just, you know, you grow up under the stigma of, oh, loser, what a nerd. I was like, you're just jealous that I'm over here having a good time and you're too worried about what your hair looks like. So, you know. Yeah, you're only a nerd if you can do the sounds of each of the original 151 Pokemon. I used to be able to recite the original 151 Pokemon. My brother and I used to do that a lot, but it's been at least a couple decades since I've done that, so couldn't do it now. I could recognize all of them and probably name them if I see them, though, or hear them. Yeah, I quit after Pokemon Gold Silver as well because I was too ashamed to say I play Pokemon. Freaking stupid being so young. I know, right? I didn't quit myself. It's just I didn't have any friends because of it. Like, I was the weird kid for playing my Game Boy Color. Like, seriously. I didn't understand that personally. And yet now, that's why it still baffles me now when I talk to other people my age and they're like, yeah, I've been gaming my whole life and now I have kids and we game together. And I'm like, dude, that's so weird to me. You know? Oh well. I just found my long lost ancient gear deck. I was so happy. Well, awesome. Congrats. That's great. Then like 10 years later, I rebought all the Pokemon I missed and was like, bruh, why did I stop? I feel that. There was a couple generations I didn't really play, which was like Black and White and Sun and Moon. I didn't play those. Like right before that was when I kind of got sick of it. For whatever reason. And then I bought those late and then played the crap out of them. I love Sun and Moon. I was like, dude, why didn't I get this when it was out? I mean, I know why. I was going through some rough things at the time, but, you know. Like, I never truly quit. I can't say that I did. I was just really late to the party. Kraken, there is something to justify the Switch Online, and that is the retro emulators. Yeah, I'm sure, like, I would play it, but the thing is I don't play it enough. Like, the two games I really want to play on Switch, and it's gonna sound funny, is Donkey Kong 64 and Banjo-Tooie. They don't have Donkey Kong 64, and they have Banjo-Kazooie, but not the second one. And I'm like, please. Oh, and Rayman 2. I don't think they have Rayman 2 either. And those are like my three favoritist all-time Nintendo 64 games. Please. Please, Blizzard. Blizzard? Well, there are some Blizzard games on it. Like, I just bought Diablo 2 and 3 on my Switch. Nintendo! There we go. Please. Oh well. Yeah, when I was playing Pokemon, there was only one person with which I could play. I ended up being a bastard to him, though. He was a nice guy. Totally understandable. Scizor is still one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Steel Bug and Bullet Punch Machine. Scizor's pretty cool. I like Scyther. I'm kind of a Scyther stan, if I had to pick between the two, though. There we go. They said I was a nerd. I thought they were just dumb. Aww. I know I know the feeling. Bruh, hugs to all the ostracized nerds. We are stronger together. Apes stronger together. Yes. What's the first Pokemon? Bulbasaur, Mew, or Arceus? I mean, canonically, lore-wise, isn't it Arceus? Because he created a bunch of them or something. But, like, the first one to actually physically come out, I don't know what one they made first. No lore-wise, it's Arceus, but I don't know what one they made first. I know Bulbasaur is the first in the chronology of the Pokédex, but I don't know. Black and White was when I restarted again after missing Gen 3 and 4. I thought it was straight fire and really good. To me, Black and White is the Legion of Pokemon. It's the best modern Pokemon that's an archetype for the X-Specs going forward. See, Black and White really didn't stick with me as much. I liked Gens 3 and 4 more than 5 and 6, but I did really enjoy 5 and 6 anyways. 3 and 4 for me were the Legion of Pokemon. Oh well, what do you do? Mew? Definitely. Is Arceus the god Pokemon? Technically, yeah. Lore-wise, it's Mew? Are you sure? Because they said lore-wise, Arceus came first. He created the universe? I have no idea, honestly. The first cartoon, it was Pikachu. It must be the more known. Depends on how you want to define first. It may be entry 112 in the Pokédex, but according to Ken Sugimori, the primary designer for the Pokemon games, Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever created. This is also the reason why sprites of Rhydon were so widespread in the original games. You know what? That makes sense, because I recall that. Back when they didn't have unique sprites for each one. Oh, right. I gotta log out and log back in. Because this... skipping that cutscene freezes my character to the ground. It did that last time too, and I keep forgetting. Oh well, it's fine. Bulbasaur is the first in the Pokédex, Mew the first ever normal Pokemon, Rhydon was the first Pokemon ever created, and Arceus is the god who created everything else. Nice. Maybe Rhydon is our answer. Who knows? Maybe it is Rhydon. I always thought Rhydon was cool. Rhyperior is a bit weird, but... How is Mew the first normal Pokemon? Isn't he pure psychic? Normal, not typing. Gotcha. Okay, now you guys can talk. Talk, please. Listen to Margrave. Listen, Dan, are you talking now? Yeah, they're talking now. Okay. I don't know why I have to do that, but... Okay, it finished. Good. Are you guys all good now? No, they're still talking. Oh, Mew was cool. Mewtwo was awesome. Oh yeah, Mewtwo is absolutely awesome. And speaking of Mewtwo, did you all ever see the Pokemon Detective Pikachu? That one. Movie. I just watched that somewhat recently. I loved it. Detective Pikachu was awesome. I didn't think I would like it so much, but I was thrilled. I thought it was awesome. I mean, I'm easily amused, but I was really pleased with what they did with it. It was pretty good. So, take that with a grain of salt, but I liked it. It's a great movie. Detective Pikachu was enjoyable. Like, genuinely good or cringe good? I thought it was genuinely good. Yeah, I didn't think it was cringy at all. I thought it was done really well. There was even a couple times I, like, teared up. I was like, dude, right in the feels. Yeah, it was pretty good. I think I could enjoy it too then. Yeah, probably. I mean, take it with a grain of salt just because I tend to enjoy things people hate, but you know. I think it got good reviews though. I don't recall it, you know, being a divisive movie. I heard about it, but thought it was mainly a kids movie or something. Like, it definitely could appeal to kids, but there was absolutely some adult, like, I don't want to say problems in it, but adults I think could get a lot out of it too, personally. I watched the Sonic movies and liked those. Oh yeah, that was just what I was going to bring up next. I saw the Sonic movie, the first one when it came out, and I just watched the second one after I watched Detective Pikachu because they were both on Amazon Prime. I loved the second Sonic movie so much, so I thought it was even better than the first. Oh, it was great. And I never thought I would like Jim Carrey as Eggman, but I'm pretty hooked, not gonna lie. I'm probably fine with Detective Pikachu. Yeah, probably. Mr. Mime was every bit as uncanny as I imagined he would be. Ah, Mr. Mime was so creepy. They did a good job. Like, even if you don't like the story or anything that happened with it, visually speaking, the movie is fantastic. Like, my brother and I watched it together, and we kept going, oh, look at the Charizard. Oh, look at the fur on that one. Wow. It's visually pleasing. So, it was good. Well, apparently the Mario movie has broken all sorts of numbers. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Mario movie. But according to what I read online, it won't be on streaming services all the way until frickin' July. So, it'll be a while before I get to see that one. But, that's okay. I still want to see it, though. I've heard it has mixed reviews, which is interesting, but... I mean, it's a Mario movie. I don't expect it to blow things out of the water. So mad they took out the Viking joke from Mewtwo Strikes Back. Aww. Yeah, I heard the Mario movie is really popping off and actually good too. I've heard that too. I've heard some people that are like, oh, the story is lame. And I'm like, dude, it's Mario. It's a pretty simple story. There we go. But, you know, Mario. Save Peach. I don't know. What do you want? Bowser, bad guy. Like, the most depth we might get out of them is, like, from the Mario RPG. I heard Jack Black rocked it as Bowser, too, so... Very welcome. Speaking of... thank you. There we go. Speaking of... I heard apparently the new one of the newer episodes of Mandalorian was divisive because it had Jack Black and I can't remember her name in it, but the other gal that was his wife in that episode. I thought it was really good. I was excited to see Jack Black. I was like, dude, he's in Star Wars. But then apparently all the reviews were like, duh, it's not a Star Wars movie anymore. I'm like, what? I thought he did a great job. But whatever. Yeah. What do you do? Lizzo, thank you. Yes, I wasn't super familiar with the actress, but I thought she did great, so, well, you know, whatever. Oh, really happy video games are getting better and better adaptations. Remember when the best we had was the Resident Evil flicks? Oh gosh, don't even remind me. I remember when I was younger, my mom bought those DVDs for me, and she was all like, yeah, I know you like video games, so I saw the Resident Evil stuff. Thought you might enjoy it. I was like, oh, cool. And I watched them and I was like, this is terrible. Might still have them laying around somewhere. Oh, that's funny. Mario movie only has mixed reviews from critics. Actual public has been like super positive. Well, that's good. And that's what matters. Because critics are whatever. There we go. Okay. If we talk about adaptation of movie into game, what did you think of the Warcraft movie? I liked it. I thought the Warcraft movie was fantastic. I don't care if it wasn't 100% lore accurate. I didn't expect it to be. And I personally hope they decide to do a second one someday. I loved it. I saw it like 2 or 3 times in theaters or something. Multiple times, I know that much. I enjoyed it. And in fact, random fact, the Warcraft movie was the last movie I've seen physically in theaters. Haven't really gone back to one since. Jack Black and Lizzo is a wild concept for a Star Wars episode. It definitely is. I don't think they based any movie based on a video game will ever be as bad as House of the Dead from 2003. The actual footage of the video game in the movie is filler. It was so terrible. Oh no! I haven't seen that one. Don't forget the Doom movie and the Mario movie with Dennis Hopper. Hey. The Mario movie, though, just come on, like that's a love-hate relationship right there. Like it was so bad, it was kind of good, you know? It was absolutely cringe, but I kind of liked it. I won't lie. I liked the Doom movie. I think when I saw it. See, I haven't seen the Doom one. But if we're talking Mario, I liked the Super Mario Super Show or whatever it was called. Do the Mario, do swing your arms from side to side. I used to watch that on TV as a kid. I loved it. Oh, it's so cringy. So funny. Like when it went in FPS view for a 5-minute scene, 17-year-old me was pumped. Nice. I think the issue with Jack Black and Lizzo is people feel like it's moving away from what it was into being some sort of Star Wars themed celebrity variety show. Personally, I have no idea. See, I would agree with that if they didn't do a good job. I thought they did a fantastic job. I loved that episode. Bo-Katan was badass in it with everything that was going on. I thought it was great. But, you know, people are going to think what they think. I don't mind bringing in popular actors as long as they don't phone it in, you know? If they do fantastic and it's immersive, I'm all for it. Me too, I like the Doom movie. I don't care that it had nothing about the story of the game. It was awesome. The BFG. Exactly. Okay, we got that. Need spool of thread. Oh, there's a thread. I missed that one. Come here, you. Oh no, that movie deserves to be banned worldwide. Aw, come on. OMG, I loved that show. The new movie featuring The Rock. Dude. The cartoons would switch between Link and Mara. I remember that. Link was such a jerk in that show. He was. Excuse me, princess. Ugh. I bought that whole Link Legend of Zelda series on DVD ages ago now. There was an anime shop that used to sell various DVDs. When I was a kid, they're not around now, but and they had it. I was like, oh dude, I didn't never finished all of that when I was a kid. So I bought the DVDs and I was like, dude, let's watch this. And it was so bad. I was like, the Super Mario show I could watch again, but the Legend of Zelda one, that was rough. That was, I think, was such a jerk. I was like, and Princess Zelda was such a bitch. I was like, okay, all right, okay. But hey, it made for some good memes. What can you do? Link was such a, yeah, he was. Yeah, to be honest, until the Doom remakes, the Doom story wasn't even that elaborate, so it's fine if the movie took liberties. Yeah, agreed. I've only ever played Doom through like once or twice, like the first one. I don't recall it having much of a story. Like, that's not the point, you know. The point is to go run around and shoot demons. Like, there's not. I mean, there is a plot, but I couldn't tell you what it was. That reminds me of another show I wish would get a reboot. Exo Squad. I haven't heard that one. I mean, it feels familiar. The name feels familiar. What's that one about? Okay, what are we doing here? Operational schematics checked. Oh, okay. This thing. The plot is to kill the demons. There you go. Sometimes having a simple plot with like badass everything else around it is just fine. Okay. Let's get this going here. Do 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 do. Pulling over the goo. Boop. There we go. Exo Squad, basically a squad of people in mechs fighting human-created aliens. Yeah, that does feel vaguely familiar. I don't know that I ever watched the show, but was there like books for that? It feels weirdly familiar. Interesting. There we go. Okay. Grab a random heart since it doesn't really matter. Take the heart. There we go. Job's done. Probably. I know there were toys. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Huh. It was really good despite my super simplistic description. Well, that's always good. Hey, as long as you liked it, that's what matters. That means they did their job. Okay, more killing stuff. There we go. Killing stuff, killing stuff. Does whatever with killing stuff. Yeah. Alright. Let's see here. Nope. That's not how we do that. Hold on. There we go. As a random thought, because I like saying thank you when it comes to mind. I like expressing gratitude when I think of it. So thank you all of you for being here. I appreciate you all chatting with me and hanging out, and you make this fun, you know? Because there's nothing worse, let me tell you, than having a absolutely silent stream and no one wants to talk to you. Like, it's not required, but I kind of view my stream sessions as like hanging out with some friends and we're just chatting while I'm working on stuff in WoW. Like, that's what it feels like to me, and that's, I think, why I enjoy it. So you're all my online stream friends. I look forward to chatting with you guys each day. So I appreciate y'all being here. Shh, no one tell her that we're all NPCs. I like swords. Oh, well, you know what? Hey, if an NPC has a great dialogue option, I will absolutely talk with them. Great dialogue. Alright, come here, you. Alright, alright. Yum. There we are. Ah, I love playing Vengeance. It feels so fun. Champion, Azeroth needs you to heal her wounds. The wounds! Champion. I won't lie, I kind of miss Magni. Whoop, where are you going over there? Hope he's, hope the bro is doing okay. Okay. I need to go free souls too. Let's go down there. Since we're over here. Do 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 do. Huh. Jello! Hello teams! Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here again. Hope you're doing alright. Magni, best NPC, just pops out of the dirt to say hello. Just boop! Huh. Popping out of the ground like daisies! So true. Plot twist. You've now entered the fan service part of the game. I want to roll to sleep with the barmaid. Oh no. Thank you, Dark Almond, for the resub. Super appreciate your continued support. Wow, has it really been 6 months already? Ah, I feel old now. I'm 3/4 of a baby now, guys. 6 months. 3/4 of a baby. Thank you for your continued support. I super appreciate it. And it's thanks to folks like you I can keep working and doing what I'm doing. So thank you so much. 6 months. I feel old now. Can't believe I've been streaming for 6 months. Wow. Time flies. Time flies. There we go. 6 months? I thought I subscribed on the first day. Right? Man. That's what it says. Because I technically started streaming, like officially started streaming on Twitch on November 1st. And then it only took me a week to get monetized. Because all of you are absolutely awesome. So. Yeah. First or second week, whatever that works out to of, excuse me, of November. 6 months and 3 days for me. Yeah, nice. Man, all of you. You're the OGs now. I tried to sub the first day I could, but someone gifted me. Hey, it still counts. It's okay. Can't open this one. I don't think I need that one anyway. Not yet anyways. Not until I do the abomination stuff. Okay. Let's see here. Emulsified soul. You. Gross. Grody! I'll allow it. It saves me 7 point bunch of number bucks or whatever Canadian conversion is. Does it really convert out that specific? Dang. So many numbers, I'm too lazy to read them all. Ha! Oh, come on. Didn't get it because it's down here. Rude. There. Eh. There we go. Okay, soul. Another soul. And there's probably some in here. Eh. Great time to get disoriented. Frickin' Felguard, get out of here. There we go. Alright, you and come here, all of you. Oh, we need more sub badges so we can show off. I know, I'm gonna have to figure out some greater sub badges now. Because I think I only went up to 6 months or whatever it was. 4 months? So I didn't have time to make them fancy. In fact, if anything, I could keep the current badges I have now, and when I just add months, because technically that little Kraken symbol that you have, that's the old one. It's out of date now. I can just make the either 6 or 7 month plus to a certain point the new Kraken. I can do that one. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. You guys can get the new one. I see you updated your channel pic. Is that your new upcoming stream avatar? It is indeed, teams. It is indeed. The art for it is done, and the model itself is mostly done by the artist. Pokepaws is just working on the animation and stuff for it, the rigging. So, it's in the process. As far as the art itself, I had Canary do the concept art for it, and that's what I'm using here. So it'll be very, 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 very similar, if not identical, roughly, to the VTuber version. That's coming eventually. It'll be here when it's done. She showed me the little picture with all the little dots on it for all the mobile points, and hot dang, there's so many! Woof! I've got so many little legs. It's gonna be great. Okay, now I just need to slay a whole bunch more stuff. Whoops, too far. When you become a VTuber, will you let us donate bits to drop boxes on your head? I don't know. I have no idea how that works. Probably not. Maybe? I have no idea. I literally know very, very, very little about how VTubing works. And Pokepaws, when she's done with my with the model, is going to show me how to use it and use the program and software with it. So I'll give a soft maybe for now until I understand how it works. It depends on how intensive it is. I don't know. Release the Kraken. But bits! And thank you for the bits, dear Win. I appreciate it. The 100 bits. Thank you so much. There we go. Alright. So, possibly. I gotta learn how it all works, though. Which is a future me problem. Okay. Just need one more. You. There we go. Okay, now I can turn that one in. Let's see, I can technically delete Mantle of Mastery. I don't need that one. Alright, let's get over there now and turn that in. Slowly getting through this campaign. Because they're quite long, so they still take a while, even if I can, you know, take things out pretty easily. But yeah, in terms of like what all is going to go into like how interactable you and I will be with the VTube model, I'm just going to give you a soft I don't know yet. Because I don't know yet. I don't really understand how it all works yet, but I'll be able to answer more when I actually get it. Because I gotta get trained. I am very, very new to all this. Hydrate, everyone. Mm-hmm. Water is good for you. Okay. Put that in. Okay. And that's for the IA bomb stuff. So that's good now. Chaucer redeemed. Hydrate. Hydrate? I don't know what a hydrate is, but hydrate. So thank you for that. Hydrate, everyone. Water is good for you, and I'll hydrate again. Might as well. Double it and give it to someone else. There you go. Oh, perfect. Okay, so that's done. Did I finish this? Art of War 9 of 9. I did. Alright, cool. So, Maldraxi's done. Let me pull up my list here. What one does Zadaris need? So he's good with Necrolord. I need Kyrian and Venthir. Okay. So let's go do... We'll do the Kyrian one. Yeah, we'll do Venthir. What's that? Many. Yeah. Okay, so let's head back to Oribos, go switch to the Venthir, and then we'll do their campaign. Do this real quick. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't have the transportation network upgraded yet, so I have to fly back. Which is fine and perfect timing, because I think we'll take a short break. Because I do need to go to the bathroom, and I might go ahead and make a coffee. Okay. Fly up there, and let's take a short break while I'm flying here. Okay. Go to the bathroom. Whoops. There it goes. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Alright, where are we going here? Right. Venthyr. Switch to Venthyr. And then we can go work on their campaign. Get that out of the way. Excellente. Come here, Drevin. I was enjoying the music as I worked and I forgot it was a stream. You scared the shit out of me. I'm sorry, Sarah. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've done that to multiple people. It's maybe when I come back from breaks I should whisper. Be like, I'm back. Or maybe that would freak people out more. I don't know. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's hilarious though. All of a sudden someone says, hey. Exactly. Kraken jump scare. And I looked around like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ouroboros has gorgeous music. I do love the music in Shadowlands. It's quite lovely. Just, hey, boo. Maybe that'll be what I do now. I'm just like, boo. Come back and you can be jump scared to that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm amused. As long as no one has an actual heart attack, then, you know, pass. I can imagine. Exactly. Alright, where are we at here? What's going on? Ooh, I'm early in this part. Okay, so full campaign. I think I was half done with the other one already, so. Alright. Ah, good coffee. One made me a vanilla latte. Tasty. And it feels nice on my hands, too. Alright. Boop. Yay, thank you. Okay. Alright. Skip, please. Thank you. Okay. Where am I going here? Soulbind with Nadja. Oh, gotta wait for her to come over here. These quests look familiar. I feel like I might have done them once before. Yeah, probably. These are, whatever you call them. This is the Venthyr campaign from Shadowlands for the Venthyr Covenant in Revendreth. I did them yesterday, partly on my hunter. So, there, I did some of them on my hunter yesterday, and now I'm on my demon hunter. Because you gotta do them all on each alt for the transmog and such. Alright. Okay, soulbind with you real quick. And you. I guess you're not soulbind, so it just unlocks. Alright. Coming, Renethal. There we are. Alright, now we can pick up everything. And you. And you. Untrack that. Untrack that. We'll deal with that one later. Pick up yours. Okay, might as well pick up these just in case we accidentally finish it. There we go. Alright, let's go upstairs. Up the stairs we go. Guess it's not really stairs, it's more like a portal. Anything up here for me? Doesn't look like it. Alright, we picked everything up. Cool. Onwards. Bat! To the surface, please. Bat, 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 bat. Up and out we go. Beautiful. Alright, over to the quests. Okay, so we got banners and blade wall. Let's get blade wall first. I think she has another quest for us after we revive her. They definitely nailed the different aesthetics for Shadowlands. Oh yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I just wish like there were more because you got your 4 staple, and I would love to see more Shadowlands zones. Just the different, like, more niche type stuff. Because aesthetically, they nailed it. I feel like aesthetic-wise, though, they always do a pretty dang good job. Like the art team and the music team, always top-notch. Never any doubts there. That's why Revendreth and Ardenweald are 2 of my favorite top 10 zones in the game. They nailed it. Which is pretty awesome. Alright. Our team has back problems after all us caring for so many years. So true. Just imagining all these poor artists. Well, and they're artists on top of it. And as having been a former artist myself, I was gonna go into game art and design, but just ended up not working out. You're hunched over a lot, at least. You know, it's kind of the common thing, because it just feels more right. You're hunched over your art. And man, that on top of carrying everything, now I'm just imagining all these poor crippled artists working at Blizzard. Yeah, it's funny to think about. I've spent all day killing Rickmar and doing baby Ruby Sanctum. I don't know why I said baby Sanctum. Ruby Sanctum for 1 cloak on Hero 10 man and a staff and 2C. Why won't they drop? I don't know what to do. Don't know what I do this. Why? Where we go. Why I do this to myself with the Insane Warrior Completionist mode and 8 AT, but I'm addicted. Hey, well, I mean, as long as you're enjoying it, that's what matters. If you get frustrated, make sure to take breaks. I totally understand, though. Sometimes you just got crap luck. I get it. At some point, like, when I'm done with, like, all questy type things, farming raids and such for TRANSMOG is definitely going to be, it's on my list for sometime this year as well. Because I'm slowly whittling down all the things I can do in this game for Legacy. Which I know sounds a bit crazy, but since I primarily do Legacy stuff, as you can imagine, I'm slowly getting everything done. Yeah, here we go. And finally taking the time to farm all the raid and dungeon transmog will definitely be a welcome change of pace. Alright. Because the thing, too, is it takes so long to actually get through a whole raid. That I can't do very many during a stream, because I did a few a while back, but I only got like 2 or 3 runs done of, let's see, what one was I trying to do? It was Emerald Dream. Emerald Nightmare, that's the proper term. Right, this one. Alright. Let's go. Doot, 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 doot. Siege of Orgrimmar feels like it takes actual ages. I'm still trying for the tusks. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to farm too. I have the vast majority of stuff, including the Mythic Mount, out of Orgrimmar, out of Siege of Orgrimmar. And I still don't have the tusks of Manaroth. Yeah, I'm right there with you. And there's no skip for that one either, so you're just like, I'm aging here, literally aging. Ugh. Do I have the Dark Shaman set? I don't remember if I got the Dark Shaman set or not, but I know I farmed for that for a while too. I don't recall. Okay, so she's done. She's got her invitation. Right. This one's the one that gets funky and it won't let me out. That's okay. I need to go... Invitation for the Tide Lord. Close to the stone, right? So we'll go that way. Ooh. Go this way. far enough away and it'll click off. There we go. I started doing raids back in November. I've gotten almost 100% up through Kata, minus some BOEs I just haven't bought yet. Nice! Congrats! I know I have a lot of stuff from raids, but it's only because transmogging, farming rather, from raids and dungeons is like the last on my list of things to do, if you will, in a way, next to achievements, just because there's a lot of other things that I have to farm out of raids, like rep, which I've done, mounts, which I've done up to Legion at least. I don't have the Legion ones yet. You know, stuff like that. So I focus like on the stuff like that first to get those. And by that time, because you're getting MOG the whole time you're doing that anyways. And then later I'm going to go back and actually farm the TRANSMOG. So definitely going to be doing that myself somewhat soon. Okay, now let's go down and talk to the Tithe Lord. Fly over there. She speaks? Yeah, I am speaking. Hello, Aileroot. I've been speaking for an hour and 40 minutes now. Welcome back. Glad to have you here. Alright. Onwards and upwards to that quest. Invitation for the Tithe Lord. Slowly fly over there. Ugh. Dragon riding in old zones, please. What I want really bad is the dragon riding mechanics on all the other mounts in the game. Like the option. It's like a toggle or something. Where you can just turn on dragon riding, or you can leave it on the base, you know, default. That's what I want. Because dragon riding mechanics on my Fellbat, yes please. That would be a rad feeling. I'd be feeling so good. Went out with the colleagues that were laid off. Tomorrow's their last day, so we had to do a thing, you know? Well, totally understandable. Hope everything works out for your friend. Being laid off is never fun. I've been laid off like 3 or 4 times in my life, and that's when I was just like, after like the 3rd or 4th time or whatever it was, I was like, you know what? I want to do my own thing. I'm really sick of working corporate and being laid off repeatedly despite being told how necessary I am. So, you know. I know the feeling. It's not fun. Alright. Let's, right. Gotta do this thing with Temel. Alright. Oops. Not that. It's this one. Gotta weirdly hover, fly over that direction. Yeah, it's sad. None of them deserved it, and it sucks having half the good people leave. Yeah, absolutely. What's the plan for the day? Well, for the last 19 minutes of stream here, we are working on the Covenant transmog. My Paladin and my Hunter are completely done with all the Covenants in terms of like the campaigns. They're not totally done with the Covenants themselves, but so I'm finishing getting my Demon Hunter through all of the campaigns, and then after that I have my Mage to do, which obviously won't be on stream today because we're almost done, but we're getting there. Slowly getting through the campaigns on my Demon Hunter. So that's my leather main that I'm going to use for Shadowlands stuff. Yep. Layoffs get so intense. They do indeed. Why am I doing all the campaigns? So I can collect all the transmog. Yep. Because you gotta do the campaigns for transmog, and it'll unlock a whole bunch of stuff with the, whatever you call it. You got, you know, the conductor, the sanctum. That's the word. You got all that stuff there. That way you get access to the vendors, and you can farm all the, grateful offerings and stuff. So you can buy all the transmog off those, the renown, etc., etc. Sounds neat. I'm gonna keep touching eggs. Well, yep, I am all done with the egg stuff. I did that Monday. So I'm totally done again. Caught up once again with the Noble Garden holiday. That didn't take too long. It was like less than an hour, and I had all 250 eggs that I needed, so easy peasy. Totally and sad and frustrating and scary, absolutely. Especially, you know, if it's your sole source of income. If you have multiple sources, it's not too bad, but It's something I learned real quick. Having a single source of income is kind of bad. It's actually dangerous, because if you lose it, you lose everything. It's not great. I did the campaign with all armor classes. Nice. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing as well. And I chose Paladin, because that's my main. Hunter, Demon Hunter, and Mage for my 4 armor class mains. So my armor mains. And they're the ones I'm doing these on. Yeah. Got them out from an egg. Nice. Congrats. Okay. Grand Marshal. Race Day in the Ramparts. No, I don't want to talk to that. What am I doing here? Oh, Medallion of Desire. Right. I forget that this one is broken up a little bit. They have not as many breadcrumbs as they should. Well, at least they show you on your map. Mapperino! Okay. Let's get back down inside. We can pick up the next quest. Okay. Medallion of Desire. Okay. Speak with Theatar. Where are you at? Over here. Also 2.3 levels away from my 6th max level. Nice, congrats! It's always a nice feeling. I have all my class mains already at 70, so I'm probably not going to be doing any more Dragonflight leveling, because it's not required. There's nothing I need to farm that requires more than my 13 mains. So I'm done with Dragonflight leveling, which is why I really wish they would put in heirlooms, like, at launch, the upgrades. Because, or at least, like, I don't know, the first secondary patch or something. Instead of waiting all the way until 10.1. And technically, it's even coming earlier than it was in the past, but still. Comes in too late, because I'm done with my alting, if you will, by that point. 13, there are 13 classes? There are indeed. You got Paladin, Warrior, Death Knight, and then you got Hunter, Shaman, and Evoker. And then you have Druid, Rogue, Monk, Demon Hunter, and then Mage, Priest, and Warlock. That's all 13. Oh, they're doing a 50% buff for D4 launch or something, I thought. They might. I have no idea. I don't know if that's actually been confirmed, if that's what that is. Because I've seen a lot of speculation around that, but when I went and read the post, it didn't say anything about an actual XP buff. So I don't know if that's actually what they're planning or not, but who knows? Was like Winds of Sanctuary or something, right? Yeah, it's very similar phrasing, and I think that's why people are assuming it's going to be an XP buff, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I actually need an Undead Warlock too, and a Taran something. Frustrates me that I can't decide on a class for Druid. Oh, and I still don't have a human. Totally understandable. Forgetting the Shadow Hunter class? I mean, I wish there was a Shadow Hunter. And Treasure Goblins, yes. Class for Taran. I mean, if you need a Druid, do a Taran Druid. Because there's not very many options for Druid. At least at this time. There might be in the future, but... I don't need that one. I don't need the wanted quests. Get out of here. Okay. Alright, let's get these keys. Let's see. Finally, the new Winds of Sanctuary seems to indicate we'll get an experience reputation buff for the duration of the event. Yeah, we'll see. We will definitely see. I don't know what they're planning with that, but that's in, what, June? July? Something like that? Which is interesting. Still got a while before that comes out. You dislike Druid? Totally understandable. I like Druid, I just don't like leveling it. I like playing it at max level, though. Oh, Tarn Rogues, best rogue, sneaky cow, absolutely. Already have a rogue, Worgen. Nice. got the cloak on your 10th character finally. Nice, congrats. That the BFA cloak? There we go. Good coffee. Here you. Getting crazy. Entered a DF dungeon instead of a time walking by mistake. Sigh. Ugh, I hate it when that happens. I hate doing that. I've done that so many times over the years. Because if you leave, you get a deserter debuff or whatever it is. Or at least have to wait before you can queue again. It's so irritating. Yeah, got you. Need to speak. I left. Totally understandable. I usually do too and just take the time. I'm like, whatever. Got other things to do. Alright, come here, you. I've done that, but I queued a group up instead of me. I've just me wasted everyone's time. I've done that too. It's even doubly embarrassing. Yep, I feel that. Well, 14 minutes of egging, that's alright. Yeah, I see there's a little timer on it. You can't queue again right away if you leave immediately. It's so irritating. Especially if you're DPS, because it's probably going to take you 14 minutes to get to the dungeon anyways. It's like, seriously, dude, come on. Ah. Oh well. I still need the key. Give me the key! The key! Key, please. Give key. Laddie, give me a cool Tarn concept, please. Well, you said you needed a druid, so... Tarn druid who serves in the Emerald Dream, and maybe he's actually a green dragon, and he takes the visage of a Tarn. Or she, whichever you prefer. No, I need a Tarn. I don't want a druid. I thought you said you needed a druid too. I mean, do whatever you want. I don't know. There we go. Neat. Well, what classes do you need? Holy cow, defender of greener pastures. Yes. Alright. Let's see. Okay. And through the portal. Boop.
Job's done.
Job's done. Alright, now we get to sit and listen to this chickadoo. Hello, lady. I have Pala Hunter, Shaman, Rogue, Priest, and Warrior. So then you need the opposite of that. Well, you could do Death Knight. You could do... if you're looking for all the classes. Yeah, you do technically need a Druid, so I'm still voting for Taran Druid. There's Taran DK, Taran Druid. You got Mage. You got... let's see... Mage that you don't have. They can't be Warlocks, so no Warlock. They can't be Evokers. Can't be Demon Hunters. You already have a Paladin. Yeah. There's not many class options for... or not many race options for Druid, so I really would suggest Taran Druid. Just saying. That's my vote. I don't know, do whatever you want. These are your characters, not mine. My 5th favorite is Shadowlands Quest. Noise. The only option is connected to a spec that's interesting. Gotcha. Well, do whatever you want then. Your tastes are definitely different than mine, so... My vote is Zandalari Druid. Zandalari are definitely cool. I think my favorite Druids, though, are probably Night Elves, honestly. At least in terms of what's available. Okay. The forums are fun. Yeah, they're definitely neat. I'm not super fond of the dinosaur Zandalari forms. I really like the Moonkin form, though. And I think it's the best Moonkin form, because I strongly dislike the fat chicken. I always use Glyph of Stars. Where... Is this not down here? It's down below, isn't it? Oh, nope. Here it is. Here you. Y'all are horrible. Why? You don't have a druid and you want a Tarn, so Tarn druid. Uh-huh. I may be horrible, but my water form is a shark. True, they do have a really cool water form. It's like a sharkadile. It's a shark croc. It's cool. There we go. Wicker Beast druids are cool for Kultirans. See, I love, like, form-wise, I agree. I absolutely think the druid forms for Kultirans are my favorite. However, I don't like the Kultiran body shapes. If they had the option to be like the super scrawny one, maybe. But I really would prefer regular human body if I had to be a human druid. Because Kultirans are human in my book. So, where are we at here? I need to get out of here. I'm lost. Ah, here we go. What's the best RP character you guys ever came up with or encountered? Well, I have like 30 or 40 of them, honestly, so I couldn't tell you. I like a lot of variety. So I'm definitely the worst person to ask for that. Let's see, where's this one at? It's inside the building. There he is. If you're tanking on Druid, you might as well like the form you're in. Absolutely. But I have the cool Legion artifact forms too. So I just changed to one of those. If I don't like their base form, so it really doesn't matter too much. Oh yeah, I gotta burn the rug. Here we go. Thick boys. They definitely are that. And not thick in the way I like, honestly. There we go. Am I not supposed to kill these? I'm not supposed to kill these, am I? Whoops. Oh. Oh yeah, I am. Okay. That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. In this house we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to throw these at those. Where's the dark man? There he is. That's why he's showing up. Oh, there's more of those little mushrooms. I came up with a sick warlock who's being puppeteered by her Wrathguard. There we go. Proper words here. Due to her not reading the fine print on the contract she made with him. Smart Wrathguard. I love it. If we're going warlocks, I have a warlock who has his love interest is his succubus. So there's that. He's a fell engineer. / blacksmith. There we go. Reading is for mages. Accurate. Love warlocks and their fine print contract traps. Oh yeah, absolutely. Same. It's fun. Okay, we got those. She doesn't even know she's sicker because of said contract and doesn't know she's being used. Even better. That's always funny. Okay, and there's you. There we go. Okay, now I just need some more mushrooms. Mushroom, mushroom. Badger, 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 badger. When I used to collect mushrooms in Korthia, I would sing that song. Mushroom, mushroom, badger, badger, badger. It was great. Okay, back down we go. Talk to what's-her-face. Hello. Love world, where are we at here? I've had a few relationships like that. Totally understandable. Okay, let's drink this. Churg. Beautiful. And we're gonna go question some attendees. Gotta question your attendees. Waha! Okay. All the way up here. Okay. Am I not supposed to have a disguise? Would I need a disguise for this? Nope, it clicked. Okay. Okay, we got you. And you. And you. And you. Oh, nope, don't do that. Don't do that. Ignoring you. And you. And you. Never tried RPing in a while. It seems fun though. Totally recommend it. People are so nice and creative. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely recommend it. I only RP with one person, but in terms of the community itself, that seems pretty great. Of course, you're gonna have your jerks out there, but you know, if you're just prepared to deal with the internet, then you'll be absolutely fine. It's partly why I like Moonguard so much. It's a very active server that has lots of oh, it was a Dark Vein, I think. Yeah. There we go. But yeah, it's a, got a lot of RPers. Because it's an RP server. It's quite enjoyable. Moonguard, lots of people are open to walks up. Wow. Walk-ups. I can't talk today. Words are hard, man. They are indeed, which is why if you don't want walk-ups, you probably can't see it because the print's so tiny on that screen, but I have no walk-ups, please, in my TRP. I definitely recommend getting TRP 3 as an add-on. It will change your life, because it's fantastic. You can put all of your special profiles and such. You can have your own title. Like this character, he's pretty simple, but he's Slayer Sidaris Moonrend, High Slayer, Hand of Illidan, he's a Kaldori Illadari, etc., etc. You know, it's pretty cool. Same on Argent Dawn. Nice. Yeah, I think Argent Dawn is the Moonguard equivalent for EU, isn't it? Where it's the highest pop RP server that everybody goes to. Oh, I have a level 11 on Moonguard that I haven't touched in ages. Might level him up. Nice. We'll definitely grab TRP 3, because then you can see other people's profiles too. It's pretty fun. Kraken doesn't like it when you walk towards her. Only crazy running is acceptable. Yes, I'll go with it. Is it really good for more or less casual play, like to read on people while you're chilling in Valdrakken? Argent Dawn represent? Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, you can read other people's profiles and stuff if they're in your vicinity. I mean, you can technically, it saves it depending on the settings you have, but yeah, it's definitely fun. I would definitely recommend it. There we go. Aggressive sprint up RP. It's like, that makes me think of like the frickin' mailman in Skyrim and the one in Twilight Princess. Just jogging up to you ominously and you're like, what the? I think the Skyrim one's more aggressive. It's pretty hilarious. I need to speak to the curator. And where is the curator? All the way over there. Okay. Perfect. Don't need to level up. Got my test RP character to 30. Only thing I understand is that people might feel more open if you kind of showcase you're not a troll by having a character a bit leveled up. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Yep, exactly. Oh, that's perfect. And it just suddenly cameras change. You're like, nah, hello. Oh, that's so funny. Where's the bat? There's the bat. Bat. There we go. All right. I God, I will RP with that with the character. Hey, there you go. Dude, you can make your Taran a mailman. And a druid would make a good mailman. Just saying. Dude, yeah. Just run in the wild after random people and give them letters. Yeah, right? You can even put the crazy shorts on them, and I'm sure you can figure out a mailman setup. There's satchels and things, and you could get a little backpack with scrolls hanging out of it. It's just this Taran running up like, just a deep Taran voice. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. And you're like, whoa. That'd be pretty hilarious. I feel that way when I haven't done the Legion Relic quest and the NPC chases you around in Dalaran. Yes, it's so irritating. Paper burning from rapid note-taking. Exactly. If Taran kept the planes running, that would be terrifying. Absolutely. It's kind of fun with a high mountain Taran, too, because they have one of their racials is the stun charge ability, and you just frickin' bull run at people. It's pretty great. There you go. There is your concept. Now you can apply whatever class you want to that. So it's gonna be a warrior because I need the leap. There you go, yeah. Oh, that's pretty funny. Or even a monk would be pretty hilarious. Taran monk, because you got flying serpent kick. So you just like come at them with hoof in face, just whoosh, stomp. I'd say monk because of the flying serpent kick. That'd be pretty hilarious. There we go. Okay. You'd probably have an easier time mogging a mailman theme with leather as well, if you went that direction. I feel like it might be a little difficult to splate. A lot more satchel-y type things thanks to rogues and such for the leather class. There we go. Yeah, you got mail. Exactly. Oh, that's so funny. Ironically, I have a mailman character. I haven't RP'd him in ages, though. He's a night elf druid. He's an owl, a sentinel owl. He delivers letters and stuff between war fronts from BFA. I haven't RP'd him in ages, but there she is, trying to get me to make it a druid again. No, I said monk. Try monk. I think monk would be perfect, and you're super fast too. And you could use your Zen, what's that called? Zen cloud flying thing where you can fly around while you're meditating. So you could just drop letters from people from your cloud. As a Taran, that would be pretty hilarious. One day your will shall break and you'll be playing a Taran druid. Oh, so true. It sounds so stupid. Fine, I'll do it. The Taran monk or the Taran druid? Taran monk would be pretty great. Especially with the flying serpent kick. And the roll. You know, their roll ability. So he just rolls up, just poof, right into you. That'd be pretty hilarious. Totally do it. Who knows? It might be your new favorite. I've done that before. My man was supposed to be a joke. I loved him so much. He became my main. So... yeah. The herder human paladin. The power of God and anime on my side, you know. But I love him, so he's my main now. I mean, has been since Mop, but you know. Okay, alright. Am I supposed to... oh, I'm not supposed to kill you. I'm doing that wrong. Oops. That's why my AoE was taking out everything. Whoopsie. I knew I was doing something wrong. Thank you for the follow, Ragbro Graming. Wow. Ruh-roh Raggy. Thank you for the follow, Ragbro Gaming. Glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh. Monkabilities look really stupid, but hey, it seems all bets are off nowadays. See, I like monks. Monks are one of my favorite classes. Which is funny, because it's one of the few things I actually like out of Miss Pandaria. You need to stop it. There we go. I'm gonna take you. Come here, you. Oh, I have a Taran Monk? Yeah, Taran Monk's great. I technically have one of everything, so I can't be like, I have that too. I mean, because I do, but... Some of them do need to be leveled. I don't have very many... I mean, they technically all need to be leveled, but, like, I'm only going to 60. Okay, this needs to go down here. I need to go find Doran. Doran? You're down here. No, just your book. You can always get the Mail Muncher mount, too. You could, yeah. You could indeed. That'd be pretty funny. It's too bad we don't have the Mail Elemental mount. Like, there's a Mail Elemental pet that you can get, but you can't get it as a mount. That would be pretty hilarious. No, stop killing him, Drippy. Bad. That's probably why I was pulling everything, because of this stupid guy following me around. Anything in there? No. Alright. Hey Kraken, what do you think about Mob? Takes that popcorn box. Come on, you already know my opinion. We're not going down that rabbit trail. Alright. Turn you in here. Boop. Alright, alright, alright. And you. Come here, you. Hydrate, everyone. Water is good for you. Okay, turn this guy in. And we just need one more. Alright. Since I kind of killed them all. Let's see. Is Emil in this one? No. Where's Emil? This side. Here he is. There you are, Emil. I found you. Oop. I have only Pepsi and milk. Quick, drink them both at the same time! And then puke, because that's disgusting. Ah, grody. Alright, let's go ahead and go. I'll finish the other one in a second. Healthy dose of pilk. Ugh. Exactly. Gross. Icky. Let's see, can I grab this guy? Yeah. There. Alright. I got a dude. Let's go. Last one. Welcome to Jackass. Exactly. Yeah. Okay, down we go. Whee! Dr. Pepper and milk is such a more sophisticated, so much more sophisticated. There we go. Dr. Pilk. True. Are you coming up there, Emil? I swear. It's gonna make me jump down again, eh? Oh, you gotta jump down first. Ugh. There we go. There. I'll just stay mounted. That'll do it. Come on. There we go. Come on, Emil. Let's go. Escort quests, man. There we go. At least it's an escort quest that stealths you. I'll take it. Slowly, slowly, making my way over. Okay. Come on, I've escorted you. Let's go. Do I need to kill these guys? Let's go, brosifs. Get wrecked. Job's done. Beautiful. Okay, let's go turn in this boyo. So we're done with that. Excuse me. Sir, excuse me. Yeah, no. There we go. Alright. There we go. Okay. Turn to the curator at the Crypt of the Forgotten. Can do. Although actually, we are actually way over time. I just realized. Yeah, stretch. Oof. We are at the end of stream. Just kind of realized it's been over 2 hours already. Man, how time flies. Alright, well, let's do a raid on someone. Who we got? So we did Persephone yesterday. Perfect, so we'll do Dead Sandra today. Alright, slash raid Dead Sandra. Perfect. Alright, you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm going to be here again tomorrow, presuming nothing crazy happens again. There's my schedule if you need to see when and where I'm available. It will change to your time zone so that you have a proper, time. And I'll be here again tomorrow, so you all have a fabulous night and give Dead Sandra my love. She is a fabulous streamer, and please give her a follow. We're gonna head over there. I'm gonna miss you, Kraken. I'll miss you too, BG, but I'll be here again tomorrow. You all have a good night. Thank you and bye!
And oh no! Yeah, you just need to wait until he's dead. You just need to wait until he's dead, as then you can release. And there we go, Kraken! Honey! Kraken! Thank you! How are you doing? Thank you. And once more, thank you so much for that raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Let me see if I can still do it. Yeah, but they do not really give a lot of gold. So I actually want to spend the time that I normally spend in the community feast or in the siege. I want to spend that on leveling a new character. New character, not really completely new, as most of my characters are already level 60 or higher. So I actually want to see if I can get one more character up to 70, and then from there on see if we can get one more character in the gold making list to get myself a little bit more gold making experience, stuff like that. And I did hear a following sound. Guys and girls. Thank you so much, Pulse Obsidian, for the follow. Really appreciate it.